Welcome back to Introduction to Reading Tibetan. So we're learning about the structure of the classical Tibetan shloka, a poetic form inherited from India by the Tibetans when they created their new language, classical literary Tibetan, in order to translate the Dharma. So we talked about part A as being refuge, and then many of the things that we said about part A will be true about part B too. So first of all, of course, it's going to be 9 syllables per line. Okay, so then with each line, we spell out loud, read out loud, and then parse it or analyze it, break it into parts. So I'll now spell B3, part B, which is the Bodhicitta part, Heart of Awakening, and then line 3, Ba-o da ga dak, ga kigu ki sa gi, sa bataba yataja giguji na jin, sa naro so ga sa sok, ba-o ga yatagya gigugi sa ki, pa agigu e pe, ba-o sa naro so da su, na ma sa nam, ka yatakya gigu ki sa ki. Line 3, then I spelled it, now I'll read it. Dak, gi, jin, sok, gi, pe, su, nam, ki. Okay, so Doc, so I just said in the previous little talk that it's highly unusual that Doc occurs as a pronoun in a Tibetan prayer. And here we have it happening for the second time in the same prayer in our part B. So, and then ki is an instrumental particle, so it's indicating that the Doc is the doer in the sentence. So the subject, some people would say the agent of the sentence. So it's really being highlighted that I'm going to do something. I'm taking a stand, as it were. So when we do this Refuge and Heart of Awakening prayer, we're making a commitment, and this is being underscored by the use of this word I, like I'm actually going to do this, okay? And then we have that twice in the prayer. But okay, anyway, Dak Gi, and then next we have Jin Sok. So both Dak Gi and Jin Sok illustrate the fact that extremely common co-location or coming together of syllables will be a word in combination with a particle. And the particles can make new words or modify a given word. So here, Jin is a noun and it means generosity. It's the first of the 6 perfections. Okay, and then Sok is a particle that means etc. So this literally says generosity, etc. But it doesn't just mean generosity and then whatever, but it specifically, this is a Mahayana prayer. As Shantideva points out, one of the hallmarks of the Mahayana is we practice the 6 perfections. So that's what's being referred to here. Jinpa is generosity, the first of them. Sok means etc., the other ones. So Jinpa, generosity, Sultrim, ethics, morals, manners, Zupa, patience or forbearance, Sundru, diligence or joyful enthusiasm, Samten, meditation, and Shirab, wisdom. So that's what this practitioner that both studies, reflects, and then also meditates wants to be thinking of when they recite this, that's what's being referred to here. So I'm going to do it, Dak Gi, and then what am I going to do? Sounds like I'm going to be doing the 6 perfections, right? Okay, so the next 2 syllable combination is ki pei. The agigu e part of the pa that makes it pei, that would be spelled and pronounced pa agigu e pei. That's the genitive connecting particle. And it's just saying that this concept gipa is connected to what follows, which we'll look at in just a moment. But gipa is a generic word that just means to do. But in a Dharma context, so we're talking about doing generosity, etc. So I would translate it as practice, practicing generosity, etc. and I'm going to be I'm doing this, right? Okay, so that practice concept, practice of the sixth perfection concept, is being connected by that agigui particle, which is always functioning like a plus sign. It's always connecting two things together. Here it's connected to the next two-syllable word, which is sunam, which means merit, punya in Sanskrit. And so then the preceding agigui could be of. So then we would have the merit of practicing generosity, etc., by me. And then at the far end, the last syllable is key, another instrumental, which the generic translation could just be by. So by, then reading kind of left to right, excuse me, right to left, by merit, and Tibetan doesn't have a word for the, so we just put it in wherever we like. So by the merit of practicing generosity, etc., by me. So how about by the merit of my practice of generosity and the other perfections? And that's our line 3 of part B, the bodhicitta part of our prayer.